Hello and welcome. This is Raven Razorclaw, and this is a discussion on the financial institution and or banking facilities. I just come to thought how big banks are and how they can manipulate money in any way that they want. They're the only business that can produce its own currency and charge interest on it, which is truly transferring true wealth of the men and women, the hardworking men and women at the bottom of the pyramid scheme, up to the top, lifting up all that money to the top, where you pay for your mortgage, you've paid it off 3 times over. You get $100,000 mortgage, you pay $300,000 for it. It's like the game of life, basically. The financial institution, the government, the pharmaceutical companies, religion, all this shit, and it's all controlled and manipulated. There's a one world bank now, so that means there's a one world government. I mean, a one world bank pretty much means we're doomed. In a one world government, we're all fucked and nothing's gonna get done properly. Uh, banks are banks are fucked up. I mean, they governments borrow money from banks. That's goes to tell you or show you like who's really in control of the whole Ponzi scheme here for fucking shit on earth for humanity. And then they have big corporation friends like fucking from industry or pharmaceutical companies, traders, investment traders, and stuff like that make fucking godly amounts of money playing the stock market and doing other things like that, or ETFs, like fucking another Ponzi scheme or monopoly scheme, basically, of buying into a digital currency of artwork or something like that, just to transfer true wealth to the guy that owns the fucking shit, and you get like a digital image for your $20,000 or whatever. It's crazy. If you really worked for yourself, your own blood, sweat, and tears, if you truly worked for just yourself, you'd be ahead of the game by light years. People wouldn't have any big banking corporations or debts over top of them. Everything that they did or they earned, they would profit from it because they'd be gaining constantly every day that they work. They'd be making more and more, which you do kind of in today's society, but everything is governed by the financial institution, which are the banks. And if you don't play by the bank's rules, or you don't want to play into society's rules of how to live your life and go along with the whole house, career, mortgage, and all that other stuff, well, then you're not going to have much other than like whatever else you can afford, basically. It's crazy. It's just fucking nuts. I mean, you got banks failing and stuff like that, or going bankrupt and shit like that. That's nuts. And then people think the solution is cryptocurrencies or some other form of currency. Basically, you need a way just to trade for your time and labor for what you truly want, because that's what money is basically an IOU or legal tender stating that you worked so long to earn that amount of money, so now you can trade it for what you truly want, that you've been working for all along, or that you're using to purchase that funds for something like groceries or a car or whatever. It's just bonkers. I mean, banks like fucking trillions of dollars bailing out like car companies and paying off, like, can you imagine what their bank accounts look like? We think like Bill Gates is the richest man on the planet, but I bet you any money these bankers or these rich banking families that own these banks have more money than fucking Bill Gates does. They're probably fucking rolling in the billions of dollars, each of them. Like, it's wild. Like, you wouldn't even be able to understand. And they take no notoriety. They take no public fame about it. They just live their calm, casual lives in society, basically as a fucking billionaire, and just buy anything that they want anytime they want it. Go anywhere they want to go. Fucking do anything that they want to do. It's crazy. Like, the banks are the only business that has its own currency that makes true profit from the hardworking men and women, because all it does is print money, loan money. So all you'd have to do to become a bank is to have more money than somebody else, or have something somebody doesn't want, and then lend them some of it. and then they'd have to pay you back 3 times the amount that they lent you. So banks are always in the positive. They're always, you know,